Hello and welcome to this training, part of the Prosper with Purpose training for week 1. And this training is all about turning your passion into a business. So hopefully by now you have looked at the first training of this, which is nailing your niche. And you've gone through the exercise of using the niche calculator to decide which niche is going to be the best starting point for your business. And now we're going to look at how you can turn that niche, how you can turn that passion into a business. So let's dive in. So during this training, you're going to learn the 3 types of online business, the 3 main types of online business that there are. We're going to talk about passive versus active income, and I'm going to show you how to create your value ladder. And don't worry if you don't know what that is, you're going to find out very soon. So as I said, there are 3 main ways to make money online. So let's take a look at each of those 3 ways. The first one is selling physical products. So that's things like clothing, toys, artwork. And of course, there are many, many more examples: makeup, perfume, furniture, the list goes on and on. The second way of earning money online is selling services. So this could be things like copywriting or social media management or virtual assistant. And essentially this is where you are selling a skill that you have online as a done-for-you service. Other examples of this might be web design, bookkeeping. Again, tons and tons of examples out there. And then the third type of way to make money online is to sell digital products. And so this is things like online training courses or ebooks or memberships, such as your business lounge. And of course you can mix and match. So you can have elements of each of these. Perhaps you can sell a membership. So let's take your business lounge as an example. Part of your business lounge, we also have one-on-one coaching, which would be seen as more of a service because it takes time rather than being something which is more passive, which leads me into one of these types has a big advantage, and I may have just given you a big clue as to which one. So selling digital products creates passive income, which basically means it's not reliant on your time. So when you're selling something physical, like clothing or cakes or whatever that may be, you can only sell as many as you can create, unless you're selling third-party stuff, and then that of course involves kind of sourcing products and all of that kind of stuff. And even then, packaging products, you paying for the postage and all of that kind of stuff. When you are selling done-for-you services, then again you can only sell as many as you have time to do. So if you are a social media manager, you can only take on as many clients as you actually have time to manage. And so it's always reliant on the amount of time that you have, and so the amount that you are able to earn is always going to be limited by that time. When you're selling digital products, like a membership or like an online course or an ebook, you can sell that same thing over and over and over again. You only create it once, but you can sell it limitless times. So I hope that makes sense. And so of course there's a massive opportunity there for bigger growth and bigger income. So what other ways can you make money online? Because there are other ways too. Those are just the kind of 3 key ways that most businesses are sort of built around online. So we've got paid advertising. So you can sell space on your website to people who want to advertise on your website, and you can make money that way. you can also make money through affiliate sales. So this is where you are selling other people's products and services and then earning a commission in return. So this can be a really great way to make money too. You can perhaps sell things that you use yourself in your business. So for example, as a business coach, a business strategist, I might make affiliate sales for things like website hosting, or some of the tools that I use, so maybe an email provider or something like that. So you can make affiliate sales for anything that you might use in your own niche. Then we have sponsored posts. Perhaps especially if you're a blogger, but also any other kind of business owner can make money by writing posts in their niche for other people, or for promoting other people's products in your blog post. So writing perhaps a review of a product and being paid to do it. So sponsored posts are another great way to get some income in online. Of course, there's coaching. Coaching is kind of like a done for you service. So it's a kind of combination really of the kind of online training and done for you service. So it is reliant on time, but depending on the type of coaching, there is scope for sort of quite high ticket pricing, and people certainly do manage to make a very good living through coaching online. Then there's also consulting. So there's sometimes a bit of kind of confusion around the difference between coaching and consulting. Coaching generally is helping people to be their best at something, or to improve something by helping them to kind of uncover the answers themselves, if that makes sense. Whereas consulting is you using your own expertise to go in and suggest improvements yourself. So with coaching, you don't actually necessarily have to be an expert in the subject that you're coaching in. It's more the skill of helping people to uncover the answers themselves that coaches need. Consulting on the other hand, you will already be, and you can't see me, but I'm doing finger quotation marks, an expert in your particular area, and you will be paid to go in and help someone improve in that particular area. There's things like subscription boxes, so kind of like a membership, but more in the physical product format. So sending out monthly subscription boxes. We've all seen there's tons of them out there at the moment. You can get them for beauty products. You can get them for books, for toys, for food, of course. There's meal subscription boxes or vegetable boxes. So there's tons of different options out there. So that's another potential way that you could make money online. So let me move on now to the value ladder. Now, the idea behind the value ladder is that it gives you and your customers options, because not everyone will have the same kind of price point available to them that they want to give that they're able to or want to pay you. And so what this allows you to do is to offer different options, and to then also take your customers on a journey. So you'll have an entry level product, perhaps some kind of introductory offer, which will just be a few pounds, £20 for example, something that pretty much anyone is going to be able to afford. And what you want for this offer is to be pretty much a no-brainer. You want to be giving huge value, and so that as many people as possible are going to be taking you up on this offer. And then once you've got that, there are a few big advantages of this. So first of all, people who have bought from you once are much more likely to buy from you again. So basically what you're encouraging people to do is to make kind of micro commitments to you. So the first micro commitment might be just handing over their email address for your lead magnet, your freebie. And then once they've got your freebie in your email series, you will then offer them your introductory offer or your entry level offer, which would be again around £20, but I mean that will depend on what it is. and you'll make that as much of a no-brainer as possible. And then perhaps you'll have a mid-range offer. That might be, say, £100, £150, £200, £300, whatever that might be. And then you'll have your VIP offer. And now I'm not saying there have to be only 3. You can make your ladder as big or as small as you want. But the idea behind it is that you're giving people choice, and you're giving people a place to go after they've experienced one of your offers. And if you're doing this really well, your VIP should be the place that they are heading for, that they're wanting to get to. So those that can't immediately afford to go in at the price of your VIP offer, as soon as they're in your intro offer, they know that this VIP offer exists, and that's their aspiration. So if you're doing it right, that's kind of how it will feel for your customers. So we'll talk more about the value ladder as we go through the 90 days, but this is an introduction for you, so it can get you thinking about what yours might look like. So that's it. Hopefully that's given you a ton of inspiration, and it's now your turn to have a think about how you will turn that passion of yours that you've now identified into a business that can actually start making money. And I'll see you in the lounge.